Hey everybody, what is up? It is Miss O'Neill here, and today is a good day to have a good day. We are going to go right into our social studies lesson today, talking all about money and markets. Let's go ahead, get reading, see how many Rev coins we get, and then we'll play a game at the end. All right, money and markets. People earn money in many different ways, usually by working or by selling things. Many children get an allowance from their parents. What do people do with their money? Something to think about as we keep on going. Ooh, 565. That's a lot of Rev coins. All right, what is a market? If you said it's a place where you buy groceries, you are right. But there are other kinds of markets too. Markets help people get the things they want and need. Let's get these coins and keep on reading to figure out what our book means. Different kinds of markets. A market is not always a store. Everyone who buys or sells goods or services is part of a market. Markets can include just a few neighbors or millions of people from many different countries. Isn't that crazy? All right, spending and saving money. Going back to the question we were just thinking about, what do people do with their money? Most people use money to pay their bills and to buy things their families need. Many people also save some money for the future. Some people save money to buy things like a car or a house. Right now, I'm saving up my money to buy a house and pay for my wedding. That's going to be in a couple years. Banks and loans. Banks will loan you money when you need it. The bank will charge you interest on the loan. Interest is a fee someone pays for using money. When you borrow money, you have to sign papers that say you will pay it back. So it's like if you went to the bank and you said, I need $1,000 to buy whatever. Let's say a car. Car's more expensive than $1,000, but just for the story. The bank will go over some paperwork and then they'll say, okay, we'll give you your loan for $1,000, but you have to pay us back, let's say $100 a month for a full year. And instead of paying us $1,000 back because we're doing you a favor, you're going to pay us $1,200 back. That's what the interest is. You pay a little bit more because you're borrowing it. Grab the coins, and then we'll go on to banks are safe places. Banks are safe places to keep your money. If you put money in the bank, you will earn interest. That same thing we were talking about earlier. The bank is using your money, so they pay the fee. If you have a savings account in a bank and you put $100 in it, and then you just leave it alone, you don't touch it or anything, in about a year, maybe you'll have like $105. So they'll give you money, just a little bit. You'll earn interest for keeping your money in that bank and not touching it. All right, sharing goods. People around the world depend on each other. I'll say that one more time. It's a big sentence. People around the world depend on each other. The United States does not produce everything our citizens need and want. We get goods from other countries. We send goods to other countries too. Ooh, we're almost at 600. Okay, supply and demand. The price of a resource or something that people can use depends on two things. It depends on how much of it there is for people to buy. That's one thing. That's called supply. It also depends on how many people want or need that resource. That's called demand. When the supply is low and the demand is high, the price goes up. And when the supply is high and the demand is low, the price goes down. So let's say that there is only one LOL doll left in the world for people to buy. And a lot of people want to buy it. The supply is low, there's only one, and the demand is high. Everybody wants to buy it. So the price is going to go way up. It's not going to cost like $10, it's going to cost like $10,000. But when the supply is high, if there are a lot of LOL dolls, let's say that there's like 10 dolls, and the demand is low, only like 9 people want to buy the LOL dolls, then the price goes down. It's not worth as much anymore. Okay? I'm really proud of us. These are really big grown-up things to be talking about for social studies, and we're doing it in 2nd grade. All right, credit cards. Many people use credit cards. Credit cards let you buy something now and pay for it later. There's a catch though. You will often have to pay interest. Remember, we talked a little bit about borrowing money from the bank. You're going to have to pay more back than you take. Banks give credit cards to people who agree to pay for the things they buy. Awesome. Let's go to different kinds of money. I think this will be the last article we read before we go to our game. Different kinds of money. Not very long ago, every country in Europe had a different kind of money. One more time, every country in Europe had a different kind of money. That's like if you went on vacation to New Hampshire or to Maine and you went to go buy like bubbles at the store or something. And then you go to the cashier and you go to give them your quarters and they say, "Oh, sorry, you're in Maine now. You have to use Maine money or you have to use New Hampshire money to buy things here." That'd be super confusing. But in 2002, so 18 years ago, oh gosh, some European countries decided that it would be easier if they used the same kind of money, like how the United States uses the same kind of money all around. Today, people in France, Germany, and Italy, and many other countries in Europe. Let's see. Portugal, Spain, it looks like Greece over there, Ireland, Finland, they all use something called the euro. And there's a picture of coins and bills from the euro right there. Awesome! Cool beans. We're not going to find it on a map or let's write. We're going right over to crosswords. Ooh. Okay. Figure this out together using vocab. We're going to have to scroll up and down a little bit, but that's okay. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can zoom out. Awesome. So we don't have to scroll. All right, across to. Many children get an blank from their parents. I'm just going to go here. Do you remember what that word was called? Starts with an A. Allow. An allowance. Awesome. It flashed green, so I think we're right. People around the world blank on each other. That was the sentence I had as repeat because it's so super important. It is depend. Depend on each other. Blank are safe places to keep your money. Safe places to keep your money. Oh, it must be a bank. But that's not going to fit. Bank are safe places to keep your money, or banks, add a suffix S. Awesome, are safe places to keep your money. 7 across. The price of a resource depends on the blank and demand. Ooh, tricky one. Starts with an S. S. P. P. O. I. Supply and demand. And the last across. Everyone who buys or sells goods or services is part of a, not a grocery store, but a market. Awesome. One down blank is a fee someone pays to use money. Ooh, a fee someone pays to use money. We talked about it a little bit. It is called interest. Awesome. Ooh, my bad. No. Oh, go back. I know that's wrong. Let me go back. Oh my gosh, is it not gonna let me? No! Wait, hold on. Oh, thank goodness. Interest. Oh my gosh, I thought it wasn't gonna let me go back. All right, 3 down. 3 down. Banks will what you money when you need it? Loan. Awesome. And last but not least, blank cards let you buy something now and pay for it later. But remember, with interest. And the longer you wait to pay, the more interest it is, the more you have to pay back. These are called credit cards. And we won! Woohoo! Awesome. Cool. There is a show answers button, but like we already have the answers. Awesome. Amazing job here. I love you a lot. I miss you a bunch. Thank you so much for learning about money and markets. That's what we're learning about with me. Yeah. Cannot wait for our next social studies lesson. I will see you then. Bye, everyone.